Combining like terms. So 8x minus 3x plus 4 equals 14. Let's try that. So 8x minus 3x plus 4 equals 14. Notice I separated them a little so we can tell them apart. We can tell that on the left side we have three terms. We have 8x is one term. Notice the negative separates the next term, so it becomes a negative 3x. And the positive separates the next term, so it becomes a plus 4. On the right side of our equal sign, we have one term, which is 14. So solving for x, that implies that we have to combine like terms. So in other words, simplify as much as possible before passing anything to the other side of the equal sign. The only thing we can combine is the x's. Think about this like saying we have 8 boxes of oranges, and then somebody comes and takes away 3 boxes of oranges. 8 boxes minus 3 boxes, or 8x minus 3x equivalently gives us 5. So we have 5 boxes of oranges plus 4 apples, and on the other side of the equal sign, 14 apples. Okay, so just for reference, do keep that in mind. Let's try to solve for x now. So solving for x meaning passing to the other side by doing the opposite. Opposite. Always recommend you start with addition and subtraction. It's the easiest point. So getting rid of 4. Opposite of addition means subtracting 4 to both sides. Okay, so plus 4 minus 4 will cancel out on the left side. That leaves us with just 5x. On the other side, 14 minus 4 will give us 10. So we have 5x equals 10 then. Okay, we gotta get rid of the 5. The opposite of multiplication, since that's what's implied here, nothing in between the 5 and the x, so it's multiplication. We gotta divide then. That's the opposite of multiplication, agreed? So we're dividing by 5, since that's what we're trying to get rid of. What we do to one side, we must do to the other, so let's divide it by 5 as well. So 5 divided by 5 cancels out, and that gives us just x. On the right side, 10 divided by 5 gives us 2. So x equals 2 in this case. And that is our solution. Let's remember to circle it. Okay, let's try the other problem. Notice, the other problem is 8x plus 4 on one side of the equal sign, on the other 14 plus 3x. So let's see, on the left side, we have two terms, 8x and 4. And on the right side, we have two terms also, 14 and positive 3x. So for this case, we have variables on both sides of our equal sign. The choice is yours. Where do you want the x's? On the left side or the right side? Flip a coin if you must. It really doesn't make a huge difference. But one direction will make your life easier than the other. Meaning, always try to select the direction that will give you a positive x value. Notice in this case, 8x is bigger than 3x. So I recommend moving it to the left side for this case. It'll make it just slightly easier. So getting rid of the 3x is it's positive. It's a minus 3x then from both sides of our equal sign. And we always place them underneath the variables, underneath the previous x locations. That makes it easier to see where we're subtracting or adding. So 8x minus 3x will give us 5x. 4, we just bring it down. On the other side of the equal sign, 14, we bring it down. And plus 3x minus 3x cancel each other out, or gives us 0. In other words, we don't bring it down. So now, solving for x, we have variables on just one side. It's similar to our previous example. So that means we're getting rid of addition and subtraction first. So getting rid of the 4 then, since it's adding from the x side. So we want to do subtraction in this case. Minus 4 and do it on both sides. Okay, so plus 4 minus 4 cancels out. And 14 minus 4 will give us 10, agreed? And we bring down the 5x. So we have 5x equals 10 then. Now we're solving for the x. Get rid of the 5. Do remember it's multiplying, right? Since there's nothing between the 5 and the x. Since it's multiplying, we divide. And we divide by 5 to get rid of the 5. What we do to one side of the equal sign, we do to the other. Okay, 5 divided by 5 cancels out, and 10 divided by 5 gives us 2. So our answer in this case, 2. Do remember to circle your solutions, or in this case, box them. Let's do a quick check. So plugging in the values, wherever we see an x on our original expression at the very top, we're going to replace it with a 2. Bless you. Okay, so we have 8 times 2, since x was originally there, minus 3 times 2, since there was an x there originally as well, plus 4 equals 14. And now we just simplify. 8 times 2 is 16. 3 times 2 is 6. Negative times a positive gives us a negative 6. We bring down the 4 and the 14. And now we combine them or simplify. 16 minus 6 gives us 10. Plus 4 will give us 14. So 14 equals 14. Is this true? You got it. It's true. They're equal. 14 does equal 14, so that means our solution of x equals 2 is correct. If we would have gotten a different value, such as 10 equals 14, then we would have to go back and retry the problem up above or check and see if we missed signs by any chance. Okay, let's try the other side. Let's check it as well. Still, plug in a value of 2, since that's what x equals, wherever you see an x. So 8 times 2, and then on the very right side where the 3 is, 3 times 2. That's where there were the x's originally. So 8 times 2, 16. 3 times 2, 6. So 16 plus 4 equals 14 plus 6. And let's simplify this, meaning add on each side their respective values to get, in this case, 6 plus 4 is 20. 14 plus 6 is also 20. So we get the same values. Note there's a repeated 16 plus 4 and 14 plus 6 slightly above. That's totally fine. So this is a true statement, meaning our answer of x equals 2 is correct.